Doing a wax resist with watercolor in 5 minutes. And we're inside of a cathedral right now looking at a window. And I am working with ordinary wax crayons because the wax is going to resist the watercolor. We hope. We think. And we're going to have candlelight here. Couple of candles. See, we work with crayons first, and we also put some people in here. There's going to be people mulling around in the church. We're not going to go into any great detail because we have only 5 minutes. So we do what we call a sketch. Okay. How many seconds have I gone through yet? What you have to do when you do this kind of technique is you have to press very hard on the crayon so that it will resist the watercolors. And of course, I have not started with any sketching. I'm just doing it right from inspiration out of the heart of the moment. All kinds of interesting things can happen that way, where you're not trying to copy something. I'm not in a church, obviously, right now, except in my mind. And that's what you can do when you're doing creative work. Many people think that doing creative work means that you copy something that you're looking at the moment. And you don't have to. You can copy the images within your own thinking. And that is really creative, much more creative than looking at a photograph or at a sketch or at something else like a still life. Just have it come right out of the mind, period. Now I'm going to have the people sort of in blue, like this. Maybe we'll have a green person. Green coming up. Someone else down here. And then the end of this. And to make this pretty thick here. This kind of thing. And we are dealing with the excitement of the moment. Well, we have to do this and write it like that. So it always says. Oh yes, and you're allowed to talk to yourself if you're doing your work. It helps with the inspiration of whatever it is you're working on. Let the moment really dictate what you are doing. Be very creative, spontaneous. Okay, now, this is where some of the magic happens. And you get a brush. And since it's watercolor, you know, you're going to use water. Wow. So, what you do is you take the brush and you start working. You can let the water run. That's important. Water runs, so let it do it. People are always afraid to have things happen that usually happen. Don't be afraid. Let it run. It's great. That's what water does. So in fact, it does wonderful things in running. And you see here, it, you begin to make magic out of the interior of this church. And what you do is you let it dry, and then you do more work on it. Now, has this been 2 minutes? 5? That's it. Voila. We did it in 5 minutes.